Okay, so you're ready to sell your business. You may even have an accepted offer. And now the question is, should you consult a lawyer? The answer is absolutely yes. I know we have all heard stories about lawyers killing deals, but the reality is that with some exceptions, and like all professionals, there are some darn good lawyers out there, and they can bring some great value in ensuring that you minimize your risk, whether on the buy side or the sell side. So the next question is what to look for to ensure that you get a professional and competent lawyer. Well, first look for the kind of practice the lawyer practices. One that practices in litigation is not the ideal candidate to close your transaction. Your bill will likely be substantially higher than it needs to be, simply by the nature of its litigation practice. Similarly, one whose practice is made up mostly of marital disputes or injury claims or criminal law would likely not best serve your needs, as the scope of specific transactional knowledge may be limited and or likely will take longer. This will translate into a higher cost to you and perhaps even with inferior agreements. The ideal lawyer you want to be advising you in the purchase and sale of a business is often one whose focus is business, corporate and finance law, and specifically business transactions. That said, in addition to that, and perhaps even more importantly, he or she should be calm in nature and understanding of the entrepreneurial mindset. One with the ability to assess risk factors and related probabilities of such risks before spending a whole pile of your money in overprotecting you. On very low probability issues with such unnecessary protection may only be achieved at a high legal cost. Like one can over-engineer things and overbuild something, a poor choice lawyer can also overprotect you and overbill you. A competent lawyer should follow a checklist that is common to such transactions to ensure nothing is omitted. Should be able to work with other lawyers without getting into expensive language interpretations and negotiations. Be reasonable on his approach, and or his focus should be on achieving your objective with the best possible and reasonable protection for a reasonable and affordable cost to you. He should be able to advise you on pros and cons and allow you the room to make up your own mind and decisions rather than being forceful. He or she should advise, not instruct or direct or renegotiate an already negotiated offer, as that is a sure way to kill the deal. They should also have a good grasp of accounting and clearly understand such things as net working capital, free cash flow, and other financial and accounting considerations that really need to be included in the agreements. They should work well with other advisors, such as your accountant and your broker, in order to best serve you in your objective. And certainly be aware of any lawyer that advises you not to communicate with your broker or your accountant. It's important to realize that selling or purchasing a business will involve risk, and the only way to eliminate 100% of the risk is simply not to sell or buy. No amount of legal fees can protect you 100%. Bankers, accountants, business brokers are certainly a good referral source for engaging a competent lawyer to mitigate your risk and ensure your objectives are met. An investment in the services of a professional and competent lawyer may appear not to truly see a return until a dispute shows up. But if and when it does, believe me, you will be glad that you've invested in his or her services.